This week on Painted Plastic.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Painted Plastic and the final episode of the Arctic Fox build. That's right, she's painted, the stickers are on, everything is good to go. Just a second, I'll flip the camera around and we'll take a look at it. But I did want to just pop on real quick, say thank you to everybody who's watched the build. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope it was a lot of fun for you guys as well. And the other thing I wanted to mention is I'm not actually keeping this custom. That's right. This build originally was planned to be a donation to another YouTube channel, a Hooded Cobra Commander 788. He runs a GI Joe channel, which is just phenomenal. He does toy reviews and lots and lots and lots of fun stuff. So if you love GI Joe as much as I do, check out his channel because it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I contacted him and I said, hey, I want to do a build. I want to donate it to your channel. What vehicle would you like to see customized or whatever? And he got back to me and said, I've always liked the Desert Fox. I'd love to see it kind of reimagined. And I said, well, that's perfect because, I've got a Desert Fox in my spares bin, perfect. So, yeah, that's how it kind of all got started. Uh, Going back and forth with him about, what kind of theme he was looking for and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this build, and I don't think I mentioned it in any of the other videos. This build is actually a donation for his channel. In fact, he just hit the 5-year mark. He just had his 5-year anniversary, which that's phenomenal, and it's only getting better. So yeah, but this one's going to be shipped off to him to join his collection. But now that it's done, I think I'm going to have to do another one because it turned out really nice, and I'd like to have one for myself. So maybe I'll do another one at some point. But anyway, let's flip the camera around. We'll take a look at the completed build. I've also got the driver. I made a custom driver for the vehicle, and I know I didn't show how I made him in any of the videos, and I'll explain why coming up. Yeah. So give me just a second. Flip the camera around. We'll take a look at the completed build. Be right back. All right, everybody, here we go. The Arctic Fox, all completed. Like I said, I'm very happy with how this custom turned out. I wasn't sure what to expect with the finished product. I mean, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but very happy with this. But a couple of things that I don't think I showed, the weapons and all are painted in gunmetal. And then everything else, all the other little accessories were either rubber black, like I did the dashboard and the steering wheel. I don't know if I can get in there or if you can even see it, but the steering wheel and the dashboard are all rubber black. The tires were rubber black. And then everything else I did in the gunship gray. So it's the same color I used on the camouflage, right? But yeah, I am really happy with this one. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have to build another one because I want one. This is the custom pilot. I'm calling him Hardpack. I just wanted to use the original driver, Skidmark, right? I wanted to use the original driver for the vehicle, just repaint him, make him new. But I had some issues with that, namely the elbows and knees and neck, right? Anywhere that rubbed, the paint just kept rubbing off. Nothing I could do. I mean, I primed it, I painted it, and it just kept rubbing off. The shoulders, when I moved the shoulders, this would rub, the elbows would rub. So I ended up just scrapping that idea entirely, right? And what I ended up doing for him, he's actually 4 figures kind of meshed together, right? I used skid mark's head because I did want to have the original driver's head. So that is skid mark's head. But I used version 2 of Iceberg for the torso because he had the snow gear. And I used version, I think it's version 2 of the Snow Serpent, right? For the arms, because they had the neat like snow gloves and the whites kind of matched, and then the legs and the waist are both from version 2 of Law. And the only modification on there, he had a handcuffs, or handcuffs. Come on now, he had handcuffs sculpted on the back of his trousers, right? And I just shaved those off, sanded it down, and I think it turned out pretty good. It just looks like a little, clip or something over there. But then I just painted him up, right? The colors I used here, the gray is a light gray. It's a Tamiya light gray. The orange is just straight Tamiya orange. The blue is light blue, right? And then I used some gold just to kind of accent, right? And then when all the paint was dry, sprayed over it with a real quick gloss coat. And then I changed the colors of his little, things on his coat here, made them black and red. Other than that, the pants didn't get painted, the coat didn't get painted, the face didn't get painted, right? All the places where you have moving parts, nothing got painted, right? So yeah, that's how he turned out, and I'm pretty happy with him too. It's a neat little custom figure, and I went one step further and made a file card, right? This was, I don't want to say it was easy to make, but go into like a Photoshop program. I personally use GIMP, but went into that, made up I brought in the actual file card for Skidmark and just used that as a template, right? Filled all the information in, took a picture, put the picture in, printed that out, and then I just glued it to a piece of cardboard, right? So he's got a driver and a file card, right, to go with the Arctic Fox. So, yeah, but that's how I did that. I really wish I could have filmed doing this guy, but the plan changed halfway through. I mean, I had filmed priming and I had filmed the base coat because I base coated him all in white to start with, just to have a clean kind of blank canvas. And immediately I noticed, I'd bend his elbow and all that paint would come off. I'd bend his knee and all of this paint would come off. So, it turned into kind of a, well, that's not going to work. What am I going to do now kind of situation. So yeah, that's why he didn't get filmed. But it was really straightforward. It was really just a matter of finding the pieces and then customizing non-moving parts, right? So yeah, sorry that didn't get filmed, but there you have it. So yeah, so we have Hardpack and his vehicle. That's really fun. At least I think it's really fun. I hope you think it's fun too. All right, so like I said in the intro, I'm gonna get this all boxed up. I'm gonna ship it off to HCC, and hopefully it finds a nice place in his collection. And I'll probably do another one for myself. But yeah, stay tuned for the next build. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do next. I sort of want to do another Gundam, but I kind of want to do something else. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be a surprise to all of us. So as always, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the build, and we'll see you on the next one.
We shouldn't be in here. Let's go.
Okay, follow me. What's the matter, you chicken?
I can't jump that far.
Okay, chicken, I'm leaving you here.
Use your head, Sally. Lady J.
There's nothing chicken about being smart. If you stop and think, there's almost always a better way.
I use this plank.
That's using your head.
Instead of losing it. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!